Hi, what's going on, guys? Have to be rider today. Unfortunately, I'm flying solo today. Trying a new moto vlog setup. See how it goes. And how I have it set up is I'm using my DJI Action 5 camera with a DJI wireless mic 2 that I have velcroed into my helmet. So hopefully everything sounds good, everything looks good. We'll find out. But I'm staying solo today because Taco is in the hospital right now. I don't want to get too much into his personal business, but he is doing fine. Hopefully he'll be either out tonight or tomorrow. He's been in there for a couple days. If he wants to tell you why, I'll let him tell you why. It's none of my business to be telling his business. So, if he wants to tell you, you'll know. But just know that he is doing good. And, hopefully everything is all good when he gets out. But, just wanted to ride around, take the time while I am by myself and not talking to him on the car, though. Be able to give you my opinions about this bike. This is obviously the CF Moto Ibex 450. I've had it for about 3 weeks or so. I believe I bought it on the 15th of April. It's now May 1st. Cue Justin Timberlake. But so far, I love this bike for a beginner. I've ridden dirt bikes in the past and never really rode motorcycles ever. Quads, dirt bikes, manual transmission cars. So I do know how to switch gears and all that stuff, but I find this bike extremely easy to ride. The gears switch nicely. It's got enough power for what I want it to do. Like, I know it's an adventure bike and I can take it off road. I don't think I'm going to. Just, I have a quad and I have a side-by-side. I have everything I need to go off-road, so I don't need to take this bike off-road. So, why would I? Type of thing. But, nonetheless, I like this bike. The only thing I don't really care for is neutral. It's way too easy to get into. I feel like when I'm downshifting into first, I go into neutral constantly. And I'm not really paying attention sometimes, and I go to take off at a light, and I am just there forever. But I do love the tachometer. I do love it. It tells you which gear you're in and everything else, because Taco has the 650S. And it doesn't tell you any of that. And he's constantly in the wrong gear, which is hilarious, by the way. But, yeah, it was a beautiful day. I was sitting at home, bored. Just kind of like wanted to come out for a ride and share my thoughts on it. And try this new moto vlog setup. But like I said, it is the Action 5 Pro 5. I believe I said 5 too many times. But the only another thing that I don't really like about this bike, and it's not really necessarily the bike, it's a plus and a minus all at the same time. These bikes are so popular currently. They're really hard to find if you want one. I mean, even our sponsor dealerships at DTM Power Sports, which
We'd like to take a second to thank our sponsors from DTM Power Sports, located in southern New Jersey on Route 40. DTM Power Sports has you covered with ATVs, UTVs, side-by-sides, dirt, and street-legal motorcycles, jet skis, street-legal carts, and more. All from the top manufacturers including Kawasaki, CF Moto, Suzuki, Husqvarna, and Beta. They are also the best when it comes to the parts, service, and apparel. Roll into DTM Power Sports or check them out online at dtmpowersports.com and make sure you tell them that the FTB Riders sent you.
what's up, guys? They don't have any more right now, and it'll be a while, they said, before they get one. And the up and downside to it is that they're so popular, aftermarket parts are hard to find, which is the downfall. Upside is they actually have them, which is good because sometimes brands just leave stuff out there to not have anything. I have a Gen 3 CF Moto Touring quad, and still people don't make. They just started making radiator relocation kits and exhaust for it and snorkel kits and stuff like that to make a mud beast, but whatever, yeah. But it is good that CF Moto took took time out of their day, I guess, to develop some of these things. Oh boy, it is warm out today. I think it was Dork in the Road who said that one thing that they would change about this bike, and I kind of agree with him now that he said it. But an ambient temperature would be nice. It would be nice to know what your ambient temperature is. We do not have that. We have oil temperature, we have basically everything else you would need, but no ambient, which kind of is it's a little bit of a bummer. But that's a very small detail that it's not 100% hugely necessary. I mean, if it's warm, it's warm. If it's not, it's not, type of thing. But it would be nice to know. I guess another complaint I have is this fucking seat is unbelievably uncomfortable. The longest ride we've done was an hour and a half down to the shore. We put about 120 miles on it one day. And holy hell was my ass sore. Pause. It did not enjoy that long ass ride at all. So we can get out of the turn lane, I guess. So in case people want to make it right, I can let them make it right and not block them. But it was ungodly uncomfortable. Taco swears up and down by the 650S seat that's really comfortable. I don't know, I've only ridden this bike up and down the street. To me, it just felt like a normal seat. But today he was on Amazon looking for seats, like seat covers. So I don't know, maybe it's just an adventure bike thing. I guess they figured out you're gonna be standing half the time. But that's not what I bought the bike for. I bought it for, just a commuter, really. I have a lease on my truck, so I'm not really trying to beat the ever-living shit out of it, even though I plan on buying it afterwards. Because I have beaten the ever-living shit out of it. Oh, man. What else is there? Yeah, I mean, I wish aftermarket parts were a little bit easier to find right now. And I definitely wish they were a little bit cheaper. I mean, the prices on some of these aftermarket parts are just outrageous for what they are. Well, you get like 2 metal bars and it's like $300. It's like, what the hell? Like, why is it $300 for that? But I guess that's the way it is. I mean, if you're buying it and you need it and they're the only ones that make it, you gotta profit when you can, I guess, until somebody else comes out with their own version of it. Well, yeah, I have a point to where I'm going with my drive today, but basically it was just to get out and enjoy the day. I haven't really got behind the wheel of this thing in a while, because I don't really like to ride solo. I like to ride with Taco for a couple reasons. A, it's boring to ride by yourself. B, safety. Like having two is better than one. You never know what's going to happen. So it's a safety factor of having somebody else there with you. So yeah, I just kind of really wanted to get on the bike and take her for a little spin. Tell you what I thought about her. So far, we've got 354 miles on it. Nothing's broken yet. It's 300 miles in. I mean, if something broke, I'd be really pissed off. But I mean, without me breaking it myself. Now, one thing that was happening when I first bought this bike is for some reason it was stalling when I was driving it. Like I would go to switch down in gears and it would stall on me, which was really dangerous. But it hasn't done it since the first day I've had it, so I don't know if it was just a kink in the armor or if it's going to be a long-term problem that will rear its ugly head again, but I guess only time will tell. But yes, I mean, for everything I want it to be, which is going to not really be an everyday commuter, but just a commuter just around for little things of like, hey, let's go here, let's go there type of thing. You know, eventually when I get highway practice, I am going to take it to work. It's everything I needed to have it be. It's got the power, just enough power for me, and it's fun. It's not too big, not too small. It's a very good beginner bike for sure. If you guys are coming from bigger bikes, maybe you guys won't like the power so much. But adventure biking, I would definitely refer to Dork on the Road. He has way more experience with that than I do, but he seems to really enjoy it for what he says on his videos, so that's always a plus. So I guess I'm confident that if I ever were to go camping, which the plan is to do eventually, take this thing out camping in the woods somewhere, you know, once or twice, that it would do well in those situations. But we have hit our destination, which is our outlet mall. Just wanted to come here and look at some things. Not everything, but some things. But, yeah. Guess that'll be it for this video. Just a little quick, how do I feel about it? How do I not feel about it? Just get some wheel time behind it. But that's pretty much it. I mean, what else can you say about this bike? She looks beautiful. She sounds good. Never mind the pollen. It is pollen season around here. But yeah, so far I love it. So far it's doing well. Alright. I will see you guys later. Deuces.